A child should be able to learn in what setting works best for them.
On Friday, a group of lawmakers announced school choice legislation they hope passes this session. School choice, it's a hot button issue in Idaho. Many of our state leaders don't agree on that is heading into the legislative session. Abby Davis was at the news conference yesterday and walks us through what happened.
What do we want?
School choice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Expanding school choice.
We're very hopeful.
A top priority once again for some Idaho lawmakers heading into the legislative session. Senator Lori Den Hartog and other state leaders introduced the Parental Choice Tax Credit Bill Friday afternoon.
Thank you everyone for being here.
If passed, Den Hartog says parents could get up to $5,000 back per kid on their state taxes.
It's a list of eligible education expenses, including tuition and tutoring, transportation, all kinds of things related to education that parents might incur expenses on.
Parents like Robbie Hart.
The classical education is something that really benefits them.
He's a single dad of 2 boys in private school.
This bill, if it passes, would give us the opportunity to take some of that burden off of paying tuition and gas and all the different things that we have to go through in order to get to school.
Den Hartog says the tax credit would be capped at $40 million. Another $10 million would be set aside for a grant program helping low-income families that qualify for the federal earned tax credit. But Representative Lauren Necochea doesn't think those are good uses of money.
The tax credit is small in comparison to the full cost of tuition. And so all we're going to be doing is subsidizing tuition for families who already decided to make that choice.
She adds,
vouchers in whatever form are deeply unpopular among Idaho voters because they send money out the door that we need for our public schools with zero accountability for how the dollars are used.
And failed school choice legislation from last year focused on education saving accounts, which would have created a pot of money for families to use on different education expenses. The legislative session starts on Monday, so we'll continue to follow this. Just hours after the